I say hit the joy, I say hit that joy. Come on everybody and hit that joy, pull
I
up.
choose to let her pay the shit. I choose to let her pay the shit. I choose to let her pay the
What it
shit.
do?
Cause joy is my superpower.
Cause what?
Joy is my superpower.
Hey now.
Joy is my superpower.
Activate.
I choose
Hey,
to
get
let
your
her pay
giggle
the shit.
on. Hey, get your giggle on.
Joy.
Get your giggle on. Get your giggle on. Love and laughter. How y'all healing, family? I trust all is well. Y'all already know who it is. It's me, Melanin B, your favorite multidimensional comedian, edutainer, and laugh yogi. Welcome to the Hilariously Woke podcast. We're about to have another Hilariously Woke episode on this Manifesting Miraculous Mindset $1 Million Moon Day. Yes, honey. And today, I am so excited because first of all, let me just go ahead and give this divinely guided disclaimer. Y'all third eye chakra said, yes, honey. Welcome the new addition to the Hilariously Woke podcast family. This is the Mike. Mike, say love and laughter. Mike, say love and laughter. No, I'm just healing. But yeah, like I love it. It gives vibes and I appreciate it. But no decor cap. I did try to blend it in at first. I'm not even going, my inner Leo was like, it's giving too many chords. I still feel like I want to wrap it around, but then it was I don't know. It's a mic. That's what it do. It gives mic. You understand me? But it also is bringing something out of me. I don't know if I want to be like mic check 1 2 ooh ooh ooh. It's giving Motown vibes. But then I just also, I'm just in a cut, relaxing, feeling amazing because I know my voice chakra is picking it up. So yeah, I just had to let y'all know. See, I told y'all. Y'all are gonna watch the glow up with your earthly eye chakras and with your third eye. Your third eye already see it. Your earthly eye chakras are just gonna be in alignment with the physical come up, but spiritually, baby, we already there. And I'm so grateful. So if you've seen the first episode, you know what I'm referring to. I had that little bitty ass mic, but it worked just right. But this one came that next night. So I appreciate that. Yeah. So anyway, honey, let's get started. This is the second episode of the Hilariously Woke podcast, honey. And we about to get straight into it because ain't nothing to it but to do it. You understand me? Respectfully speaking. So let me go ahead and just say this. We're never hating. We always healing. No shade. All tea. And the bitter the better. You understand me? It's a safe, sacred space to find humor in your healing so you can be out here laughing your best life. Joyfully speaking. Ashe, respect. Y'all understand? I'm not going to be putting too many more disclaimers upon my podcast. It's a safe space for me to utilize my throat chakra to respectfully speak my truth about my experiences. And there's some of the things I just, see with my eye chakras that I want to speak upon. And what we're going to start now is with what just took place. And I'm not hating. I actually have a different perspective about 3 of them that are just now like, I guess I'm having a different perspective upon viewing how other people partake in things that I don't relate to anymore. Because at the end of the day, what you eat don't make me shit. What you drink don't make me pee. But collectively, we kind of be putting out a lot of confusion. And confusion is an illusion. So that's why discernment is so important. So this episode is the Hypocritical HoLieDay Hustle. Woke but still sleep. Yeah, that's a lot, huh? Take it in. This episode is called the Hypocritical HoLieDay Hustle. Woke but still sleep. Woke but still turned. Woke but still sleep. And I'm not judging. No judge. That there ain't no room for that. You understand? Just a little bit of bombastic third eye. Because, it's a timeline. It's a timeline. So before we jump into any other timeline, we got to set the tone for the Hilariously Woke timeline. We got to maintain our joyful vibration. And you already know how we do that over here at the Hilariously Woke podcast. We start with some laughter yoga and a hilarious laugh-formation because it's so important. So today, we're going to utilize the inhale love, exhale laughter exercise that I created. We're just going to utilize the chuckle upon the exhale. Use the chuckle upon the exhale. And then today's affirmation, what I put down for today's affirmation? Thank you. You already know my nose chakras stay on deck, honey. So if y'all ever see me doing my bombastic side eye, that's because I'm taking a gander at my nose chakras. My moon in Virgo appreciates it. Yep, I do too. But we're going to inhale love and exhale laughter. It's so important. So I want you to join me We're going to start by breathing in deeply through our nostrils. We're going to fill up our lungs, allow our bellies to expand, hold for 3 seconds, and then joyfully exhale with a chuckle. Hilarious, right? And the reason why I said the chuckle, because the chuckle corresponds with your heart space. And at the end of the day, it's about doing things that you love, things that bring you joy, things that make you happy. It's not about people pleasing and doing other things for other people's timeline or how they out here healing on their journey. So if you feel comfortable and you love partaking in the turn up, or you just love getting out socializing, then do that. So laugh and release the need to feel like you gotta do what other people are doing just because, you know, the loud projection. It is very loud this year. I think because more people are coming into this awakening. But that's bringing me to the affirmation. I am willing to laugh my best life despite any projections placed upon me. I am willing to laugh my best life despite any projections that they try to place upon me. They could be whoever. You can change they to suit and fit your own personal experience. However, the hilarious affirmation for the Hilarious Woke podcast episode number 2 is I am willing to laugh my best life despite the projections they tried to place upon me. Because they tried it, but you sure enough can't deny it. And I'm not going back on anything that I said because that's not how I roll. I just got some different downloads in regards to how loud people can be projecting their reality and experience on other people, even in spirituality. So we got the laughter yoga. We on that chuckle. We on that chuckle for the heart space. I was going to try to save it for Friday, for Venus Day, but everything ain't got to be so... Sometimes people be missing out on a good time and being present in authentic healing and things, trying to be on Moon Day, we align with this day, Tuesday we do this, which is fine astrologically, but if the universe, if God, the Most High, whoever you call upon is bestowing you with something that can be utilized in that moment, don't put it off because it ain't Wednesday and you feel like, oh, let me say that for Mercury because that's a day of communication. Baby, speak your truth now or forever hold your peace. You understand me? Ashe, Rasib. Somebody needed to hear that. Because I know a lot of people who are in spirituality, everything is a 222, a 333, and 111. One thing I learned about pricing things in business, numbers ending in 995 or 95, it works better. I don't know why I said that. I'm gonna talk about that later because sometimes, even though we have spiritual-based businesses, we still on Earth, and we still are looking to attract consumers. So let's be in alignment with the mindset of the consumer we want to consume because everybody don't know what these ancient numbers mean. Anyway, different story. Dang, is that on your note chakras? Is that on your note chakras? Do you see why I have notes? But also I had to be present in the download that came to me because somebody needed to hear that. And I do too because I had to actually go in and revamp and unover spiritualize my website. You don't have to wear it if it is within you. You don't have to be like on the front. People will automatically just know that. Because I know I don't dress how typical spiritual women dress or how they say. The waist beads, yeah, necklace, yeah, but some other stuff, But anyway, that's a different story. Somebody needed to hear that too. I dropped it, pick it up. But if it don't apply, let it fly, let it fly, let it fly. But anyway, we are here on the Hypocritical HoLieDay Hustle, woke but still sleep. Woke but still sleep. Did you go within? No, I'm just telling. But no, I want to give y'all, one of my hilarious New Year stories and why I personally don't go out and socialize, partake, and party with those who, hold on. My apologies. Not me forgetting to hit the rock chord. That's hilarious, right? See, there I go. I got excited, but it's cool. You laugh and you learn. I'm not going to fraternize upon. That's what she's not going to do. But anyway, welcome to the Hilarious Woke podcast. It's me, Melanin B, your hilarious entertainer, comedian, laugh yogi. It's episode number 2. The hypocritical HoLieDay hustle, woke but still sleep. And right now I'm about to just tell you about my hilarious story. The last time I went out on New Year's and why I don't know more. Because I was out of pocket. I was all the way out of pocket. I was vibrating in their frequency. And then I expected them to respect me and my spirituality. And they did not. And I had to be okay with that. But once I realized that I had put myself I had quantum leaped basically into a reality that was not serving me or what I stood for. I had to take a look at myself like, girl, you out of alignment. You cannot be in a club where they saying 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! And you standing there looking stupid. You standing there like, just looking out of pocket, out of place, annoying. No, it really is. It's looking annoying because it's like, why be here? You understand? The person I was even with was like, girl, you could have stayed home for that. And I was like, I really couldn't. You see that meme? Or when you be in the club, somebody be in the club and they realize like this lifestyle is no longer for them, or they realize like they're over this lifestyle. That's how I felt in the club. And it ain't even that I'm over the club. I still like to go out and get my, groove on. You know what I'm saying? Throw my spine in a circle. Throw that spine in a circle. Hey, throw that spine in a circle. Because that back be getting it. But it's certain times. Like if I know it's a HoLieDay and people are, celebrating and partaking in a certain timeline that I don't frequent, that I don't vibrate on, I'm not going to put myself in that position anymore. Because why? That's what I've noticed is that it be the loudest people who want to tell people how this is not the hot New Year. Don't start until spring. Nothing grows in the day of the winter. But they have these spiritual new calendar year parties, vision board parties. It's like, okay, now, what in the hypocritical HoLieDay hustle? How you healing? You trying to pimp people with positivity for their prosperity in regards to the fact that you're keeping people in duality. Call it a spade is a spade. It is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. I'm not talking shit. It ain't no shade. It's tea. The bitter, the better. Matter of fact, talking about tea, let me lubricate. High vibrationally, sipping on some alkalinity water. Alkalinity. Shout out to clean, healthy water. Live water, which is something I didn't even know before I became woke or got on this journey. You ever try to explain to somebody, your water ain't even alive? It's your dead ass water. We're going to hear about that later, baby, because I was like, how my sea moss ain't working or how my herbs ain't really working because the water dead. Dead as shit. Dead as a doornail. Dead ass water having ass. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. But back to what I was saying. Partaking in timelines that you claim to be vibrating higher than literally show that you are actively living in duality, whether you want to believe it or not. That's just my perspective. So I personally I just don't deal with it. I just don't deal with it. I don't deal with it. I don't deal with it. I just don't, because I don't want to lie to myself and my selves. Because it took a while for me to remove myself from that timeline. I had been celebrating New Year's all my existence since I reincarnated and came back to Earth. But after Christmas was the New Year. When I was a little girl, I used to love the New Year for some reason. I don't know why. It just was something I really, because I guess it was the food and the black eyed peas and the salt pork and the cornbread. Because my mama will cook at the end of the day, baby, and she still do. But because I had my black eyed peas this year, and we're gonna laugh about that too. Because no matter what you do, if you do something, even traditionally wise, you partake in a plate, you partake in a HoLieDay. We're gonna hear about it later. But that was my hilarious experience. Like, really, I realized how out of pocket I was. How was I really trying to feel better than any? At that time I did. I felt like I was better than the people in the club. Y'all celebrating this fake ass timeline, ain't no New Year, but yet you're in the club. You counting down. You got a shot in your hand. So when in Rome. But that was the last year, 2021, where I allowed myself to actually be out. And because when you out there, baby, everybody is under the influence. It's a whole different vibrational frequency. Then you got some people that's depressed and sad with that, like, oh my God, it's already here and I'm not even prepared. And then now I look forward to bringing in the new calendar year in a more relaxed way, a more healthier way, high vibrational way. No liquor, no loud, unnecessary trap music. Nothing against trap music. I'm just talking about when I'm ushering in something new. It's like a manifestation and setting the tone for a new calendar year. Even though I know to me, in my perspective, December was the 10th month. January is the 11th month. February is the 12th month, and then astrologically, March we start over. So I'm at the tail end of the beginning of something. So I'm just over here holding it down, hanging on, having faith, allowing things to play out and trust the process. That's where I'm at. So it wouldn't even be in alignment for me to go and celebrate some new beginnings when I know I'm actively experiencing endings. I feel like I'm at the end of a movie and you about to find out who was the bad guy. Are you about to see the good person, the good guy finally win? That's where I'm at. I'm not at the beginning of a movie. I'm not finding out the plot and the story and all of that. No, I'm at the end. We already know what happened. Shit got crazy. Now let's see how we about to wrap this up. Because every end of a movie, it leads to the next part. It's like a forever. What's a movie franchise? Fast and Furious. It gives Fast and Furious. It gives Harry Potter. Because once this curtain closed at the end of February, a new one is going to be opening. There's going to be another movie starring me. It's just going to be another 13. Yep, it's 13 scenes in each movie for me. For a lot of us, if we choose to partake within that frequency in regards to astrologically. So, yeah. That was deep. I just got another revelation, but I'm happy that I just got it right now as we lead to our next segment. And this segment, I love it. Because it doesn't even only it doesn't only pertain to the new year or the actual physical fiasco. I said fiasco. Fiscal. Why I'm having a glitch in my internal matrix. The Gregorian New Calendar Year, because it doesn't only partake within that. But this segment is called Quantum Leap into Duality. Quantum leap, into duality. Quantum leaping into duality. Think about that. People do that all the time. If you're a parent, you do it a lot. It's like it comes with the territory of parenting, depending upon where you are on your journey, and if you are co-parenting with somebody from a different dimension or the same frequency. So that can mean a lot. But quantum leaping into duality in regards to, let me check my nose chakras. Ashe. Because a lot of people get defensive. Let's just keep it real. People will get defensive, even spiritual people. Because that's one thing, we are still having a human experience. And I feel sometimes the reason why people get defensive because they want to be very much present in that human experience. Even after they be online every day talking about, I'm a God, I'm a king, I'm this, of this world, but not in it. But then next thing you know, you in it. It's this pro-blacks, the comedics, the spiritualists, because you even got people who are non-melanated out here real loud in their throat chakra expression in regards to how people are dumb and wrong for celebrating. Like they're really trying to shame people a little bit this year. So you got some people who are really, getting defensive and saying, I'm just socializing. I'm just hanging out. You know what I'm saying? It is for the energy. I'm just manifesting. That's really it. But I find it to be very, I without me projecting anything on anybody, because I just gave y'all my own example. I personally felt out of alignment. I couldn't be genuinely offended if I was partaking within their frequency. How do you go hang out with people and then make fun of them? If you so much better than their reality, their matrix, their, earthly, third dimensional, low vibrational experiences, why are you experiencing their experience? You defensive because you out of pocket. Period. You out of alignment. That's the only reason why you want to be defensive, because it was a time where I wasn't aware of any of this. I was not even woke. I guess I was sleeping in coma, blissfully ignorant. And I used to just be in the shit. I didn't care if anybody would try to make me feel any type of way about certain things. I used to be alcoholic. Let me use this as an example. I used to be a full blown alcoholic, really alcoholic. And so, but functioning, that's crazy. A functioning alcoholic is a cold piece, but we got to try for them. It's a slippery slope. But I remember when people used to try to tell me, I was drinking too much. I was out of alignment. No, I was fucking up. I was about to say out of alignment. That was not the word. I was all out of pocket. But I didn't get defensive, and I wasn't and I'm just drinking, I'm celebrating, or I'm this, I'm that. I was just I claimed it. I was like, yeah, I am out of pocket. I used to honor the fact that I was okay with being a lush, because acceptance is everything. You understand? When I used to eat bacon, I used to eat meat. I never knew any vegans, so I never had anybody criticizing me for what I used to eat. But I just remember, sometimes I would meet people that ate a little bit healthier, or I would meet people that did eat pork, and they would be like, I can't eat the swine. And baby, I'm tearing up a whole bacon sandwich with a side of bacon. You understand me? So what I'm saying is, own your shit. Own your shit. Whatever you're doing. If you are partaking in a two-piece, like your internet cousin manifestation, own up to your two-piece. But don't get defensive when 9 times out of 10, the people that are questioning you, or just maybe the people that follow you online, follow your message and your ministry, and they damn, you out here quantum leaping into duality. Now I'm confused, and confusion is an illusion. And then you get defensive with the people that genuinely just want to ask you, why are you celebrating something that you just told us is fake? There you go. So yeah, I mean, come on now. I've seen so many of it. I've seen a lot of them. I even seen some nigases. How you say it with the plural? Nigas. Some nigas. I'm working on trying to say it in real life, y'all. I honestly just say Niggas. But I want to keep it cordial and high vibrational, for the podcast. I seen a lot of us out there at midnight at certain events acting like they didn't want to say it. Why are you there? You look so strange. Just stay home. Just stay home. That's all you got to do. Don't even put yourself in a situation that you got to explain why you were there. Just stay home. Or be less loud. How about that? Just be less loud. Just learn to just shut the fuck up. Relax your throat chakra. Relax it. And then you won't have any of your followers or any of your fans, supporters, community members questioning you and your behaviors. That's how I look at it. And it helps, it just keeps you more in alignment with your highest vibration and your highest timeline. If you don't, because when you quantum leap into duality, it takes a lot of energy. Because it's fun down there. I ain't even going duality cap. When I think about my days of, partying on New Year's Eve, drinking, I didn't like the hangovers. So that's one reason why I stayed drunk, because I was like, let me just have another beer or have another shot so the hangover won't be so bad. So one time I was wasted for 14 days. And then I finally let the hangover happen. Golly. That hangover right there took me to the king almost. I think I saw the king. I think I went to the king twice. Because right after that, I had got the worst case of the flu I ever had in my life. And within 2 weeks, I was vegan. It was a different story. It was hitting around my Saturn return, too. My body just couldn't take the liquor like it used to be. But, okay, so let me move on. Because we talked about that in regards to quantum leaping into duality in regards to you putting yourself in a position to get questioned because you not practicing what you're preaching. It is what it is, it ain't what it ain't. Call a spade a spade. So, I've seen a lot of that this year. That's why, the hypocritical HoLieDay hustle. I love how I came up with that name, but because it's very hypocritical, and you're using it for a hustle because you selling tickets to event. I even just seen somebody. I ain't even gonna say their name, guys, but it's coming to my mind chakra now. I seen someone who don't celebrate it as they say they don't celebrate it, but they had a new moon. A new moon, because it was on a new moon, and they had a vision board party. And then they bringing in the new year with the new vision and the new board. That's a lot of elements. And for still to tell people this ain't the new year, what are you doing then? Are the manifestations and intentions that they said is not valid? Just partake in the new moon. We had a double entendre, if that's what you want to call it. A double entendre. We had two opportunities to choose a timeline. I just chose the new moon. I chose the new moon. I didn't chose the new year because it's new year, same me. I'm at the end, still releasing. So most it be. And nature-wise, everybody want to talk about nothing grows in the dead of winter. It's not winter everywhere. It's not winter everywhere. Now, this is where I sound like I could be playing devil's advocate. Because the world is big as hell. The world is big. It's spring somewhere for somebody. It's warm in some places right now. It's literally, some people are experiencing blossoming abundance and growth and new year and new beginnings because there's so many different new years. So I can't even knock saying that it ain't the actual new year. It may be for somebody. I can't even be as loud as I used to. Only thing I just know is that astrologically, it does not represent a new beginning, so to speak. I even resonate more with the Chinese New Year. When that Chinese New Year hit, my life begins to really change very abundantly, very auspiciously, very prosperously. Maybe, and it's the year of the snake transformation. So a lot of us have already been experiencing the transformation in regards to shedding old ways, shedding old outdated patterns, shedding ways of maneuvering in the matrix with survival when we are meant to thrive and be out here in purpose, unapologetically receiving what we need to be successful on this journey. So, and that's in February. And it's still hella snow on the ground in February. But how was that a new year? We don't question that, do we? No. So sometimes we are selective in our outrage. Call it what you want. So even though, we know the Gregorian calendar, January 1st, is not the new year because they left out a whole month. It's 13. It's 13. I'll talk to you about that later, but I just want to make sure that I'm giving y'all proper preparation and a foundation so we can laugh and learn, because it's a lot. And I don't know everything. I'm a masterpiece and work in progress, but I'm very educated in certain areas. So I'm grateful, because the biggest one that I've learned to release that's outdated is astrology. You cannot get anywhere if your as above, so below is not in alignment. That's your blueprint from the sky. So, nature, everybody's talking about it's dead ass cold. It's hot some places. It's really hot some places. That's why people go out of town in the wintertime or leave the country in the winter to go to places where it's already hot and tropical. So we can't necessarily just utilize the excuse of it's winter. It's not winter everywhere. You have different cultures. In Ethiopia, it's not even 2025. They weigh on some different stuff in Ethiopia. They never have taken on the Gregorian calendar. So, they like, we all the way off, period. We talking about not celebrating New Year's. We celebrating the wrong year. Let the Ethiopians tell it. So that's why I released the judgment that I had and being so damn unnecessarily loud. It ain't no point to be loud like that. Because it also gives off the energy of passing judgment. And I'm not judge affirmation. But I'd rather utilize my existence doing something better. Yes, because honey, yeah, we talked about the Chinese New Year's, honey. Nobody follows the Gregorian calendar, but those who know their own practice. Yes, oh come on. This is why I got notes. This is why I got notes. I say because this is what I want to talk about too. You know, when you have a knowledge of your ancestral lineage, when you have knowledge of astrological New Year's placements, when you have knowledge of a lot of this have been instilled and taught to keep us complacent in a trap, in a maze. You will think that the Gregorian calendar is all you have. You will think that, you know, you're in divine alignment. And it ain't hating. But, you know, I feel like the only people that really still practice and follow the Gregorian calendar, like, to the T is those who have no identity in regards to their own ancestral lineage or any other outside practices. Because leave it up to Christians, they can't believe anything if it ain't in alignment. But it says all throughout the Bible how they follow the stars and magi, you know, crystals and herbs and everything. But to each their own, you know. But I feel like those who don't want to receive any knowledge or receive any guidance or want to hear anything about it are those who are just, they all in the matrix. They are the matrix. Let them be there. Let them be there and be that. Because at the end of the day, that's all you can do. Ain't no point of trying to project upon anybody that don't want to receive it. Now you're trying to bully somebody into your beliefs. Inhale, love, laugh, and release. Set your healthy boundaries and protect your peace. Because they're not giving two shits about how you think. They turned up. Ready to go out and have a good time, get a babysitter, wake up on the first, and now they about to, you know, start going to the gym, start eating healthier until about, you know, January 14th. And I'm not hating because we healing. I used to be on that timeline. I used to be on that timeline. That's how I know. I used to take it so serious for the first 14 days. I used to feel like, oh my, I'm so happy I don't participate in that third dimensional matrix timeline anymore. It's so outdated for me. Even talking shit about people who still, you know, that's why I'm not talking about it now. I'm just telling you, just saying and vocalizing that it's still people that partake in that timeline. And why I don't hang around them when they're in their environment, celebrating, doing things, because I don't want to make them feel any type of way. Because you got the people who partake in that timeline who are good people. Very loyal, very cool, down to earth. You can call them if you need them. You understand? Like, not all the people that I rock with are spiritual and vegan. I got real niggas that eat pork chops and white rice, drink Hennessy. I got some people that are spiritual, going in meditation, drinking green juice. It just depends upon. But I don't judge neither one based on, you know, unless they moving sideways or, you know, out of alignment, that's different. But if you operate with nothing but love, I'm not about to sit up here and judge you on your journey. And I don't have time for that. So yeah, some people be out here quantum leaping into duality, you know, even if it's just subconsciously. But a lot of it was conscious. A lot of it was just a real choice to make because they want to be out here hypocritically, you know, hustling people on this HoLieDay and pimping people with positivity and vision boards for their prosperity. I seen it. I was like, wow, this how we healing? I'll show you. And that brings me, honey, to the next segment. And we're going to sip on this. Normally, I'll be sipping on some tea. Shout out to my tea sponsors. I will be letting y'all know in a minute, honey. I've got some really amazing tea sponsors. They sent me over some burdock root, soursop, and one more type of tea. But right now I'm sipping on this high vibrational hydrating H2O. I wish it was H3O, but you know, here nor there. But the next segment is called Tea and Chuckles. Let's sip on it. Let's sip on it because this one is interesting to me. Because this is where I find myself like, damn, did you just partake? Because you had a plate? Yes, I did. Because believe it or not, if you celebrate traditions or partake in traditions, and you know what I'm talking about, the black-eyed peas, cornbread, putting the black-eyed pea in your wallet, giving your ancestors the black-eyed peas. Yes, I'm putting lip gloss on the podcast, baby. Got to keep them lip chakras popping. But if you partake in the plate, you partake in the HoLieDay. You basically, you know, gave some energy to the Gregorian calendar. And some people say, and this is where that defensiveness come into, where they be like, oh, I only had a plate. I only did it for my ancestors. Baby, you did it. You did it. You did it. I made black eyed peas because it was the first. That's what you do every first of the year, right? Exactly. Yeah, take it in. Receive, receive, receive. Now hug yourself and laugh. Because we got some people that was so loud. We got some people that was so loud talking about I ain't partaking, I don't celebrate the new year, but y'all got them black ass peas though and that cornbread. You made your ancestors a plate, right? So you partake. Just because you're not in the club saying 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year, you still partake. You partook. So now, yeah, look at that. You're shook. No, I'm just healing. But you did. And I did. So that's why I had to release some judgment upon though. It's just a different way to go about it. They in there balls deep. We in there tiptoeing, trying to put in the tip. But at the end of the day, you in there. You did it. Like, really think about that. That's a New Year's tradition. You cannot go around the bush and act like you put, even if you just dip a toe in the bush, even if you just eat one black eyed pea, why are you doing it? Because it's a tradition that you do every what? New Year. Ding, 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 ding. Get into it. So unless you're about to stop eating black ass peas, cornbread, or eating grapes under the table, it's a lot of things I've seen on TikTok that I ain't never did before. I ain't never ate grapes under the table. I'm trying to see what that be like. I'm just telling. But like, you gotta accept the fact that you partaking too. Traditions keep people attached to third dimensional frequencies and timelines as well. So unless you're willing to release the whole enchilada, the whole no black ass peas, no cornbread, no, because I put black eyed peas in my wallet. I burned some ancestors. I did a lot because it was I ain't gonna cap. I was like, okay, it's the first of the fiscal fiasco. I ain't about to let this word get me out of alignment. Y'all seeing my inner short bus. Yep, I wrote it for 2 semesters. She sure did. Wrote that short bus for 2 semesters, okay? So, the Gregorian calendar year. I was like, let me go ahead and set the tone for the Gregorian calendar year. Even though I know astrologically it doesn't start for me until even just February. Right when I go to the corner store, when I go to a 7-Eleven and I see those Chinese New Year's lottery tickets, scratch offs, oh, I know it's time. It's time to receive. That's when I start celebrating, and that ain't the New Year. That ain't March. No, honey, that's February. When I go to Panda Express, and Panda Express got all that Chinese stuff up in there, they got the snake in there. Oh, I'm celebrating that New Year too. But do you see how every religion, every a nationality or different cultures have their own New Year's, except for us, like Americans and melanated Americans. We got to really get back to our roots, because I wish I could give more examples. This is where I always say I know a lot, but I don't know everything, because I know it's other cultures who celebrate different traditions and different holidays. Because the Chinese New Year, they go all the way out. They go way more hard. All we do is fireworks. Same shit we do for everything. Blow smoke in the air. All we do is we just all up in smoke. We ain't nothing but smoke. We ain't nothing but just smoke. So, they have the Chinese New Year. Then when we do the spring equinox, it's a whole movement. The universe is even in on it. Mother Nature is in on it. Ain't nothing in on the Gregorian New Year's calendar. It's all about pimping you for your prosperity with positivity, weight loss, setting goals, and things like that. They help you set goals, and then they help you break your goals. Because right next to the gym is a McDonald's. You trying to just go, get some inches, decrease your fat back. Your fat back. See, somebody need to stop putting that fat back in their greens. Stop putting that fat back in your greens. No, I'm just telling. They give that seasoning. See how vegan I still keep it real? But it seems like they set you up for you to fail. So, that's why even it's deeper than just 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 New Year. It's about internally. New mind, new year, new mindset. Because when you go to the gym, when you come out the gym, you got to make a decision to go straight to your car and get out the parking lot and not go to the McDowell's next door. Or even just getting out the plaza because there's so many different restaurants like right next to the gym. They do that on purpose. They ain't stupid. They know how you healing. They know how you healing. So, ain't no shade, just a little tea and chuckles. At the end of the day, melanated Americans and just regular, white Americans, Caucasian Americans, a lot of Americans, we all we have is the Gregorian calendar. We have no connection to any ancestral, any native traditions at all. Because before I got on my journey, I didn't know nothing about nothing. I didn't realize how bunk my life was, how plain it was, or how conditioned it was, or how it was not even my own reality. Who ever even taught me about any of this? So it wasn't until I got on my own journey that I was like, dang, it's more. It got to be more than just because January 1st don't give us enough. It don't do nothing. You just wake up in the January 1st. Like at least it's the year of what? Chinese year, you got the year of the snake. We got like different stuff that we, what I'm saying? Like pump me up. Give me something. Like spring equinox. We go outside, we got nature, we doing a lot at the spring equinox. Every spring equinox, my life gets so lit between like March, baby, as soon as February hit, that's why I'm grateful. Let this shit in. Burn, baby, burn. Releasing it all. And if you tapped into my journey, you know that the month of the end of December, after I had my last tour stop in Chicago, between Chicago and now, when you about to see this podcast released on Moon Day, January 6th, I have experienced a lot. And I've had the experience in front of people because I'm out there. I guess I'm a public figure. I got myself out there. I had to, release feeling embarrassed and to, put myself out there. A lot of things have happened. And it's showing me that you are moving into a different territory, a frequency, and you can't bring these people with you. You can't even have connections. So I can't even feel as if the people are wronging me or doing anything. Sometimes the universe has to work through people to, stop you or, put you in a proper position. Rejection is protection. Rejection is protection for divinely guided redirection. Come on, I receive. Ooh, let's sip to that. Let's sip to that and laugh in the water, y'all, because y'all know water is programmable, right? Let's laugh and sip to that. Rejection is protection for divinely guided redirection. Cheers. I say, honey. Yes. Let me go ahead and just top it off with the joy spray. Yes, honey. I received that because, baby, I didn't get to do nothing that was planned because it was rejection, for protection in that rejection for divinely guided redirection. Whew, I'm still processing, as you can tell. I'm not even gonna cap. My pride was kind of taking a hit, and my prosperity, and my purpose, and my positivity. But I bounce back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. You understand? Because even doing this podcast is healing and reassuring. Like if I can't even stay down. If I'm knowing that it's an ending and a beginning. Hello, if I know that it's really rejection for protection and divinely guided redirection. Yeah, release with peace. Respect your healthy boundaries. Oh my goodness. Yes. Ooh, do it for the ancestors. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the ancestors. I ain't gonna do it. So, that was something I was battling with, and I ain't even gonna cap in regards to this January 1st. I was like, me doing it for my ancestors is still keeping me in this third dimensional reality. Because let's keep it a buck. Our ancestors made the matrix. They built the matrix. Baby, our ancestors were a part of the matrix, like for real. They built it. They had a lot of participation within it. So when we honor them, we have to like subconsciously, even just a little bit, quantum leap into duality. Our ancestors are not high. Well, I don't want to say, we're not shading our ancestors, but I just had to remove an ancestor off my altar because my spirit guide was like, baby, she ain't doing nothing in the spiritual realm. My grandma told me to get her off the altar, so she's in the drawer by herself. I open it up, I look like, hey, and then I close the drawer back, because on Earth she had a lot of, and she still, you gotta know them ancestors, but be out of pocket too. So, a lot of times we do things on the strength of our ancestors. We got to release that timeline. Because now we starting to honor them in a way where it's unhealthy. Instead of, venerating them in a way where we're just, showing respect. Because once I realized that I was putting my ancestors above, my timeline and for my highest healing vibration, I was like, oh, they already done transition. They going to respect my choices at the end of the day. So do you. So even if I didn't put the black ass peas up there, that means I should have never made me none. So, maybe next year I just won't have no black eyed peas. I may wait and make my black ass peas on the spring equinox. If it's about starting new traditions. So that's what I'm thinking about moving forward. How do I really want to shift all the way up out of this timeline? So, and the only way to do that is not give it any energy at all. So let me go ahead and get to my next shout out to my nose chakras, honey. Shout out to my nose chakras. And shout out, do y'all see the shirt? Do y'all see the shirt, honey? Do y'all see the merch shirt? Manifestation Higher Vibration, the Priest R.C. Johnson. Yes, and the Mama Melanin merch is available. Link in that bio. Get into it. Ubi, look like you're healing. This is kind of some manifestation merch. It's his name. So yeah, it's his shirt, it's his merch. Shout out to Manifestation, y'all little internet cousin. He be out here acting out of alignment sometimes, honey. Yes, but we love him. We love him. We see how he out here healing. But let my eye chakras go ahead and get over here. The HoLieDay. Because let's look at it this way. Because I still was going back and forth with myself when I was taking these notes. Because it was like an internal, not a battle, but an internal slight debate in regards to, I just want to go outside and heal out the house. Is it balance? Is it balance? Are you like spying on the third dimensional people to see how they out here healing? Are you looking for prospects, to pimp with positivity so you can bring them into your vortex? Because sometimes I be wondering, like, why do people are they going out scouting? Because I've literally been around some people where they have their nose turned up at people. I'm like, what are you doing? Looking for people to pimp for out of prosperity? Like they pull them to the side, they talk to them. Next thing you know, they click the link in their bio. I just try to understand like what is going on. And then you got some that just want to be like, ain't nothing wrong with going out having a drink, and ain't nothing wrong with going out having a drink. It's just a little balance. You can't be too spiritual, right? No. I haven't been spiritual enough, and I'm not talking about in a toxic spiritual way, but I haven't been spiritual enough yet to want to be like, what, let me come on. I haven't, I just got started. So ain't no way I'm about to be out here, what I'm saying, engaging in, I was in the third dimension for a long time. Held that bitch down. We had a lot of fun. We done been to jail 10 times. We don't need that anymore. And why celebrate with guilt anyway? Why go out if you got subconscious guilt in regards to how you feel? So I didn't feel right. It wasn't in alignment. If I say I'm not a drinker and now I'm drinking, because you got people, if you would find sister body tea, you in a club dancing, somebody gonna buy you drinks. You ain't even gotta come out of pocket. And I was not saying no. So now I'm drinking, and I used to smoke cigarettes. No, what I'm saying, no healing cap. I used to smoke cigarettes. So now I'm out. Let me get a little bit too much liquor on me. I see somebody smoking. I'll go up to them really quickly and say, "Can I get a cigarette?" It could be a non-menthol. And knowing I used to smoke Newports. But that's when I get in that energy, I'm not even gonna cap. I get too in that energy. I just don't get in that energy no more. I lose myself. And it took a lot to admit that. It was like some people can't just have one drink. Some people just can't do it. And I'm saying I can, but I just don't want to put myself in a position where I gotta test my strength, where I know I'm still healing. Baby, I'm 39, about to be 40 this year. I started drinking at the age of 15. I didn't stop until I was like 30. I drank some of my pregnancy. I didn't mean to laugh when I said that, but my son's straight. He's so smart, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But so it's like, baby, it is okay not to be out there outside with all them other people. And then the way I talk and the way I speak in regards to that third dimensional reality and that frequency of celebrating that, it's a lot goes on. It's been dangerous out here too. Partaking too much in the Babylonian streets. They started the year off with some weird shit. May they rest to those down in New Orleans with their AI generated mugshot. Come on now. The government need better stories. Do y'all need to hire me as a writer? Because y'all shit get out of alignment. Anyway, I ain't trying to take away from the fact that people did lost their lives. However, so many people are realizing that they are fear-mongering us. Come on now. Stop playing with people's, you know what I'm saying, emotions and your feelings. That's why you got to stay in your feelings and not your feelings. Period. So, honey. So, we moving on. Because we done laughed about it. I done gave y'all some TT, some he. We got our giggle on. You understand? And it came from a place of high vibration healing. About even if you don't say you partake and you partake in a plate, you partake. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. So yeah, that's where I'm at too. I can't even say I didn't participate in the new year because I did. I had black eyed peas on the 1st, intentionally. I made sure I didn't wash any clothes that day. I made sure I didn't do the stuff that I normally don't do. So I partook. Even though I wasn't saying Happy New Year, I still partook. And that had me feeling some type of way. So I was like, traditions and superstitions will keep you in the matrix. Will keep you vibrating in that third dimensional reality. So, here are just a few of my hilarious, laugh and stay solutions in regards to if you're choosing to just maintain your joyful vibration and not partake at all. Like at all. Is to number one, be gentle with yourself. Show yourself some grace. Maintain your laugh and stay with a smile on your face. Because when you are smiling, you're sending neurotransmitter signals to your brain to let you know that you're okay with the decision that you're making. It's all about you being okay with the decision that you're making and laugh your way through it. Because you gotta laugh at yourself, because you're gonna still find yourself slightly want to partake. It's like subconsciously there. And you may have your friends, or your peers, people that may call you and say, hey, we about to go out, you want to pull up? It's up to you to say whether you want to or not. But just take it one day at a time, one moment at a time, and don't try to bully yourself into not participating. Don't try to bully yourself into not celebrating or not eating the black eyed peas or not doing your traditions. And if you do the traditions, be okay with that. I will never tell anybody, hey, don't do that. You ain't right no more. If it brings you joy, hold on, it just came to my mind. If it makes you happy, and why the hell are you so sad? Hey, if it makes you... Y'all remember that song from the 90s? Yeah, my millennial was showing. That was a shit. I'm about to listen to that when I get done. But so if it makes you happy, do it. The reason why I want to do it something different, because it made me question myself in regards to, why am I so opposed to celebrating at the new year on January 1st, and then I still partake in certain timelines if I know it really doesn't exist. So I'm going to do more research on behalf of myself, come up with different, better traditions that are more in alignment with myself, and do that. And, be okay with that. My son was here. I was so happy. I was able to spend the bringing in 2025 with my son Chakra. We had a pallet on the floor. We were watching Mo Money. I made us some vegan pizza pasta. It was amazing. But as far as just me being up, we used to do stuff like have cider. He would have some cider juice with cheers. He would have on a little hat, all of that. But we ain't doing that. And he okay with that. A lot of times we think that our children are going to be the ones that are like, I want to do this, I want to do that. You're the parents. You got to make the decision in your household. So, you cannot allow your children, if they solely live with you and you are their sole parent, provider, and you can make these executive decisions for them, show them a new way. Show them a new way and teach them why. Teach them why. So, yeah. Let me check my milk chakras, honey, because I think that we done wrap this up, honey. I think we did, and I'm so excited, honey. It's a wrap, like a universal condom, very protected, very divinely guided. I say so much to be. Just remember, you know what I'm saying? Inhale love, exhale laughter. We exhale with the chuckle. Your heart space. I'm willing to laugh and rallies. I'm willing to laugh my life, best life, despite. I'm willing to laugh my best life despite. You got to make sure you say that despite, because people be feeling like I'm going through this, I'm experiencing this, I don't know this, I shouldn't be joyful. Baby, joy is a superpower. Laughter is medicine. You need both. You want both. Especially when you in those moments. If it's a superpower and it's medicine, you need to take it, right? On the days where you really don't feel like it. So I'm willing to laugh my best life despite anybody trying to project. What did I say? Now I done slipped my crown chakra. Let me remember. I'm willing to laugh my best life despite the projections they try to place upon me. Despite the projections they try to place upon me. Because some people may look at your confusion, utilize your it could be slight confusion, or they may try to utilize your moment of uncertainty on your journey as something against you, as a weapon, because you trying to figure something out. So despite that, you still deserve to laugh your best life. Ain't no need to clap back. Just, you know what? Laugh away. Because even though you may be experiencing duality in regards to what you want to choose and timeline you want to exist, they are fully embedded. They don't have no desire or intention. They trying to pull you and suck you back in. Don't do it. You got one foot out. Take that next one and bring it on up. That's all you got to do. So I deserve to laugh my best life despite the projections they try to place upon me. Period, poo. And with that being said, laugh, like, comment, share this podcast. I would love for your engagement. It's important. We got the Hilariously Woke podcast page on Instagram. Share this with some people. Most definitely, let's get the comments going. It's going to be in a playlist. This is the second episode. Let's check out the merch as well. We will be having some Hilariously Woke podcast merch. I just haven't gotten it yet. But right now, we got the Mama Melanin shirts. There's so much more on the website. Please check it out. I give thanks in advance for your energetic exchange of energy. It helps to sustain the brand and all that I provide for the collective in regards to, from my melanin to the content, the comedy, everything, this mic, all of it. I'm a solo entrepreneur. So everything that I make from my business, from my, purpose, it goes right back in as of now. So I'm grateful. And ain't no shade. You got to invest into yourself. So when y'all invest into yourself by purchasing something that's a modality, this shirt is a modality. Ooh, when you look like you healing. The spray is a modality. This is aromatherapy. It assists you in an aromatherapy way as plant medicine to raise your vibrations. Laugh and stay, help you decompress and de-stress. It calms your nervous system. It regulates your nervous system. It promotes stillness. It promotes calm and peaceful vibration. That's why it's called Laugh and Stay. Because laughter is the best medicine for stress. Honey, stress less. And it's right here. Once you stress less, you get calm, you get rooted. Baby, now let's turn it up a notch. Not me spraying it in my face, but you see how I'm not affected? Because it's all natural, all organic, honey. No toxins in here. Grade 8 therapeutic essential oils. You understand? So yeah, pull up, pop up, patronize. I give thanks in advance. Laugh, like, comment, share. Let me know you were there. I love y'all. I laugh y'all. I appreciate y'all. Until the next time, see y'all again on the Hilariously Woke podcast. You already know who it is. It's me, Melanin B, your favorite multidimensional comedian and edutainer and laugh yogi. I'm out. Laugh and stay.